Stay.
Hey everyone, this is Tony.
And this is Pam.
And happy 4th of July! Thanks for fitting us in between barbecues and swimming pools and fireworks and burning down your neighbor's backyard.
And this is Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. And this week's topic is motivation. How and where do you get your motivation? How do you stay motivated? And if you lose your mojo, how do you get it back? I'm going to let Tony go first, as always.
Well, let's see. Motivation. It comes, it goes. I don't pretend to have a magic 8-ball to tell you how to make it happen. I think for me, my motivation is just not wanting to go back. I did a video on my personal channel this week about do you remember when? And I was remembering some of the more painful moments of being obese. And so I just sort of use that as motivation to not want to go back. I think that, sometimes food gets good to us, or sometimes it's just easier to lay on the couch, or sometimes it's easier to just, not do anything. Because this whole experience is not the easy way out. That's the first thing that we always have to defend, is that it's not the easy way out. And I think that so it takes work, and to do some of the work, you do have to be motivated to some degree. But again, that motivation comes from within for most people. I think, like I said, you can have external things to motivate you, a goal. You can have a certain size you want to be, a certain goal weight. But I think for me, the motivation has sort of waned a little bit with maintenance. It's really easy to say, okay, man, all right, I did that work for that 11 and a half months. I'm good. I don't have anything else to do. And it's not true, because that's how you have regain. So trying to get myself remotivated to get back in and to jump in, that's what I said before. I looked at the past and not wanting to go back to that. So that's primarily my motivation. I think I just not wanting to go back and really trying to avoid that. What about you?
So where do I find my motivation? As we all know, everybody's journey is different. We each walk a different path. We each have various struggles. So all of our motivation is going to be different. I would say in the first year, our motivation was based on a size of clothing, a number on the scale, whether we got off of all the various medications we took as an obese person. And as you move farther into your journey, in years 2 and years 3, and even into maintenance, your motivation changes. Some of us, this is the smallest we've been in a very, very long time, and you tend to get comfortable. So what motivates you? I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke at you and say that it's easy, because it's not. Year 1, it was all about numbers to me. Year 2, I had some physical illnesses and challenges that hit me, and I tried to stay motivated throughout it. It's not always easy. Year 3, I can tell you that life's the thing that happens when you're busy making plans, so it's hard to stay motivated. But how do you stay motivated? Pull out the pictures. Pull out the pictures of where you were before you started your journey, where you were years before you started your journey. Do you look like that? No. Pull out a picture of who you want to look like. Very few people know this, but I keep a picture of Dara Torres, who is 43 years old. and I don't even know what number Olympics she's going into, but she's competing against 16 and 17 and 18-year-olds in the Olympics and still winning medals. And pick out somebody that you emulate, that you admire, and who can push you to do the things to get to your goal. I'm lucky enough to be surrounded by some amazing women and one amazing man that pushes me out of my comfort zone as much as possible, as much as I allow. And you work it together. I mean, you got to have support to push you to help find that motivation, because I'm not going to lie to you, once you lose it, it's hard to get back, and you have to sit down and you have to remember all the reasons why you had this surgery in the first place. I had to do it myself. I'm not finding very much motivation lately. Just everything that's been going on lately, and life's busy, and I feel like once I have one aspect of my journey with my food on track, the exercise falls. If I'm exercising, my food is crappy. It's hard to find that balance. It's not an easy thing to do, and as I said, your motivation is very individual. It's one of those you have to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and say, why did I do this in the first place? Am I where I wanted to be when I first had this surgery, and why not? It's all about self-examination when it comes to your motivation. I can sit here and tell you what motivates me, but what motivates me doesn't necessarily motivate you. You have your reasons for having this surgery, and I have my reasons for having this surgery. As many of you know, I'm a cancer survivor, and I had this surgery to live. And here I am, I'm living. I'm living well past when they told me I would expire. So I'm comfortable, and that's not necessarily a good thing right now. So I'm working on refining my mojo. We both are, unfortunately. So are we the best ones to sit here and tell you how to find your motivation? Maybe not. But we're going to sit here and we're going to tell you that we're in the same boat as you are. It's fleeting. It comes, it goes, it ebbs and flows, and it's individual. And that's the best I can tell you.
But one point also, I think that support is a great tool, because one of the great things about Back to Basics is that we support each other. And so I would encourage you to reach out and utilize the resources that we have within the group to help stimulate your motivation. Maybe it may not, fuel that fire completely, but it's
gonna spark it, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll spark it. No one's an island here. So although we all have our individual journeys, I think we can lean on each other to help get motivated, and I would encourage you to do that. So utilize your resources that you have around you, or utilize the resources that are provided to you through Back to Basics. And I think that'll help. Every day there's a physical fitness challenge. Every day there's a water challenge. Every day there's an eating challenge. Those are all things to, take it one day at a time, and do a little bit, and it'll become a habit. Do one thing. Do the next thing, do the next thing, until you get it back together. Like Pam said, your eating might be off one day, but you get exercise. Your exercise might be off, but you eat right. The point is, do something. Don't just sit and read about it, but do something. You don't have to do everything. Nobody's asking for perfection.
There's no such thing as perfection in weight loss surgery. Just say that right here, right now. If you're perfect, you're not doing it right. It's as simple as that. You have a set of rules that your surgeon gave you when you had surgery. Some days you can hit all those and you could be spot on. But most days, if you get 85% of those rules right on target, you're doing good. And when you don't have that motivation, Pick a rule and follow that rule religiously till it becomes a habit. And once it becomes a habit, you move on to the next rule and you make that a habit. And pretty soon, you'll be going through all your rules and they'll all become a habit again. And there's your motivation, right back where you started, right when you had surgery. It's not easy, but here's the thing. We all have tools to utilize, and we just have to use them in the best way we know how, and we have to reach out to others when we fall. We're here to pick each other up, to lift each other up, and to help each other along. So if you've lost your motivation, reach out. Reach out to someone in the Back to Basics group. Make those connections. Let them know, hey, I've lost my motivation. What do you do to keep yourself motivated? Not necessarily what could help you, but the more people you touch and stay connected with, the more motivated you'll get. Simple as that.
Sounds like a great idea. Well, thanks for joining us this week. We've got another great blogger coming on tomorrow. We encourage you to come back tomorrow and every day, as a matter of fact, not just tomorrow. And check us out here at Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. We enjoy you. We are thankful for every subscriber. We're thankful for every viewer. We're thankful for everybody on Facebook. So we're thankful for you. You help motivate us to do better. So and we hope that somehow all of this helps. So hey, have a great week. Use your tool and refresh, reset, and recharge. Right?
Leave us a comment. Make us a response video. We'd love to hear what motivates you. Till then, see you next Wednesday.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Hi everyone, this is Tony.
It's about to PB.
And this is PB. You damn bandsters. Sleevers don't have this issue.
That damn fish you cooked me. I'm real sorry.